Hello everyone, it's Sword Rider here and welcome to another video, and I'm going to do a review for you this time. You might have seen from my last video that I picked up some Earthrise stuff and a cheeky little Mando, but I'm going to be reviewing the first figure that I've opened out of all those, and it is Cliffjumper. So let's start off with the packaging, which is standard Earthrise stuff now, with a lovely picture of Cliffjumper here. Absolutely stunning. You got some product shots on the back. Yeah, that's about it for the packaging. That can go in the bin now. But there is one thing. So there is one of these red tech specs inside, and you can have a look on the planet map, and it actually says Dead Universe on there. But the funny thing is, you can notice it without the tech spec reader, so there's no real point in the bloody thing. But nevertheless, packaging gimmicks aside, here is a little Cliffjumper. And oh my, what a beautiful, beautiful figure. Small, but beautiful. Bit just fallen off there. So this mode is hydrofoil mode, which I think was in one of the G1 episodes. I'll try and find a picture of it. If I can't, you'll have to believe me. I think he had 4 of these sleds on each wheel. He didn't have the cannons and all that. But I think it's a cool way of your weapon storage to fit in. I think that's really good. I'm going to take all his weapons off now, all the parts. A lot of accessories. And what I will say, you get a lot of, as I say, a lot of accessories. These are all additional accessory parts. So what you don't get in the figure in regards to size, you get in accessories, which seems to be the theme with Siege. So this is Cliff in his car mode. He rolls really well. He's beautiful. He's got this nice almost semi-matte paintwork, which looks really, really good. He's got his Autobot insignia there. He's got some silver paint on the wheels, which is nice. You don't normally see that. You have got some silver on the bumper here. And I think he's really nice. Some black paint in the headlights, and the front grille's pulled out in silver. Some blue plastic for the windscreen. It's beautiful. It is an amazing, amazing little figure. I love it. I think it's absolutely fantastic, and well done Hasbro, you are really starting to knock it out of the park. The other good thing is the paint seems really good on this, no QC issues or anything like that, so he is really, really good. So size wise, I mentioned it's smaller. This is a deluxe, fair enough from Siege, but you get the size and scale in these lines are pretty much the same, so you can see that he is a lot smaller, but it doesn't really matter. Now, the thing that people are harping on about is parts forming, and this figure does parts form, not just with the hydrofoil mode, but with his vehicle mode as well. So let me be gentle here and take all this out. So this part here actually parts forms. That's the transforming part. So these parts here, it just clips on by putting these posts into Cliffjumper's hands. I don't mind parts forming. At the end of the day, it's been around since G1. As long as it serves a purpose and makes a bot mode look better, I don't really care. But we're all entitled to our own opinions. So I'm going to have a go at remembering how to transform this. I've only done it once. I'll just twist around that part. Fold down this chest, fold that part in, and so here is Cliffjumper in his robot mode. He is amazing. He looks really, really good. So the parts forming piece, which is this part here, let's start off with that first. There is a peg which you can fold out, but there's no little marker on it, so that's a bit annoying. So there's a peg here which you need to pull out, but there's no grip on it as such, which is a little bit annoying. So you've got to get something in there in order to get it out. Be really careful. So there you go, that peg comes out. So you can either put this on his arm like a shield, or there is a port on the back, which is just about there. Sorry about this light. It's gone dark all of a sudden. So there is a port on the back there, and that just plugs in like so. Like that. Which, yeah, looks really cool. Is that the wrong way around? Is it? No, it's that way around. Did it the wrong way around. Silly me. It goes that way around. And that makes him clean up pretty well. I think he's right. I think he looks really cool. So, articulation wise, you have head rotation. Can't go all the way around because of how it's moulded, but you can get enough movement out of it. You get a little side to side pivot as well, which is nice. Rotation at the shoulder. You can get a bicep swivel and a elbow 90 degrees. You have a wrist swivel. You have a waist swivel. You have a bend at the knee. Legs can go out like that and forward like that. And you have an ankle rocker. No movement forward or back. But this little guy has more articulation than the Voyager Starscream, which is absolutely mental. So let's have a look at these accessories. You can obviously put these parts in his hand to give him some little bang pistols, which is nice. But what you should do to combine all these is you fold this part over. You then take, I believe it's this part, and plug that into there. And then you take this part and plug it into there. And then you take the hydrofoil parts and plug them either side. Like so. And then you get this sniper rifle that he got in the Arrival from Cybertron cartoon, which is really cool. I think this guy is absolutely amazing. Size comparison wise, in my opinion, so again from this scene, from the first scene, Arrivals from Cybertron, he's got Megatron in his viewfinder. I think that scale works really well. And I think Siege and Earthrise have set this new scale, and it's working amazingly. So criticisms. My only real critique of this figure is that it would have been nice to have a rotating Autobot logo there. We've seen it on Jetfire. I think we saw it on Windcharger from a few lines back. But a rotating badge there would have made this absolutely brilliant and spot on. I know the light hasn't been the best in this video for some reason. I can't seem to focus. I will put up a picture of his face and everything so you can see that exactly how he looks. But he's an amazing little figure and a full recommend from me. And he's going to make an amazing Bumblebee. It's going to happen. This guy will be a Bumblebee pre-tool as such. And finally we have a Generations Cliffjumper worthy of the character. It's amazing. So until next time, I've been Zork Rider, this has been Cliffjumper, and he's got Megatron slap bang in his viewfinder.